Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. This video, I'm going to be setting up the November. Here is my October, just so you know what we're gonna get into. I'm gonna set up my November challenge tracker pages. So I put these pages, I'll show you. So I have in my social media planner, that's where I keep track of what theme I'm gonna go with for all the different spreads and videos that I do each week. So I go from my November calendar, and then I have inserted a couple of notebook pages, and then I flip to my first dashboard spread because I use the dashboard planner, the dashboard layout for my social media planner. So I put my challenge trackers right here, and that way I have all the challenges for all the weeks in one place, and I can just kind of go through and just see, you know, which one's the more nature inspired that feels like it would be appropriate in my wellness planner, and so on and so forth. So I think this month I just really enjoyed using the blackout paper in October, and so I thought, hey, you know, craft paper feels very fall to me, so we're going to use craft paper. So these pages, it's hard to see, but they are dot grid, and I am filming this before Halloween, so I do have my Halloween manicure. Yeah. But anyway, these are dot grid. These are from Archer and Olive, and these little screws are super easy. They've actually got a little bit of a grip to them, so you can unscrew them super easy, and I just pulled 2 pages out. So then I can cut these down to planner size and punch them, and this perforation will still be there, but it'll be into the punches, so it won't bother me. So I'm going to speed this up while I go ahead and do that real quick. So here's what I have. If having these little holes bothers you, just put some washi tape on there before you punch it, and that will cover up the holes. So, but it's not going to bother me. I don't know, I might look for some washi tape, but I'm actually looking more forward to putting washi tape across the top and bottom. So speaking of that, I have this washi tape, which I believe was called Fall Sky or something. I don't know. It's from Simply Gilded. I just love the colors. I love having clouds at the top of my planner pages. So I'm going to put this one across the top, like I said, Simply Gilded. And then this one is from Planners Anonymous, and it's got a lot of pink and yellow in it. It's just kind of a fall. If you missed it, I have an unboxing of this where I rolled this out. I will try to remember to link that in the cards up above. But I'm going to put this one across the bottom of my pages. So I'm going to speed it up while I do that. I do have coupon codes for both Simply Gilded and Planners Anonymous. If you use my link for Simply Gilded, you will get a coupon code for $5 off a purchase of $15 or more, and I will get that same coupon code. And you can use the link for Planners Anonymous to get a discount on your first month's subscription. Now, not everything Planners Anonymous sells is subscription, but I guarantee if you watch a couple of my unboxings and you like their style of artwork, you will be thinking about subscribing. So feel free to use those codes. I get a few loyalty points from Planners Anonymous if you use my code. You do have to be subscribed to Planners Anonymous for 2 months, and then after that, if there is a kit that is not to your liking, you can skip that kit while still continuing to be subscribed. So next thing I want to do is go ahead and put my little calendar on here. So I like to put a calendar for the month up here in the corner, and I have, where did they go? I had them. All right, I'm gonna have to find my calendars. Oh, there they are. All right, so these are, I have this set for the year from KaiserCraft Designs. They're teeny tiny, but I love them because they're seasonal. So there's my November one. Let's put that on there. I like to put that at the top just so I can see how many days there are and whatnot. And then since this is dot grid, I'm going to go ahead. I do monthly habit trackers for the 3 main social medias that I use. So Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So I'm just going to grab a, I have a black Papermate Flare because that's the chunkiness that I want. So I'm going to go ahead and draw in a grid for November, just following along with that one. So let's go ahead and get that done. Okay, I had a little bit of a mistake there. I drew that in where I didn't need to, but I'll find a sticker or something to put over that. So the other thing I did then was pull my Girl Boss Anna overlay tapes in this pretty kind of peachy pink color. And I am going to use this one as an overlay tape. So I am a rep for Girl Boss Anna. So if you use the coupon code JUDI10, Judi10, you'll get a 10% discount on your order. So it doesn't add a lot of color, but I don't need it. I don't want it to add too much color. All right, and then the other thing I'm going to do is since there are 4 weeks in November in a happy planner, I'm going to divide this into 2 columns for the first 2 weeks and this into 2 columns for the second 2 weeks. So I'm just going to let's grab a brown highlighter. I know I used black over here pen, but that's okay. I really want brown. So we're just going to divide this space here roughly in half by drawing a line down the center. And since again it's dot grid, I can just eyeball it. There. All right. And then we can go ahead and write in the dates, the date range for the weeks. So the very first day in a happy planner is actually October 31st. That last one I got a little spread out, so I don't know how well this overlay is going to cover it, but we'll figure it out. And then last thing to do, besides decorating, which I've got a nice little chunk of space down here for decoration, is to go ahead and write in my challenges. So again, I'm going to grab that black pen and I'll show you my first one. So the first one is the challenge that I administer. I'm one of the admins of the Happy Planning Tips and Tricks group on Facebook. You do not have to be a happy planner to join the group, and I run the challenge on that group. So it's HPTNT challenge. That's the hashtag. And a hashtag, for those of you that aren't familiar, is basically just a search term. So if you use TikTok, if you use Pinterest, if you use Instagram or Facebook, and you add that in the words, in the description, anywhere, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, then when somebody decides to search on that, your post will come up. So it's just a search term. Think of it like index cards, a search term. So we always do 2 options for each of the weeks, and I am just finishing up those options now. I have the final draft done. I'm just waiting on the folks in my group, the other admins, to do any final commenting or tweaking. But then what I'll do is I'll write each of those in, and then inside my box I go ahead and add a letter representing which planner I'm going to do that theme in. So here, for example, I did H for horizontal, so I did like campfire, fire starter stuff in that one, W for wellness, D for dashboard, so on and so forth. So that is how I do my challenge tracker pages. Feel free to copy this exactly. Also, though, feel free to use this as inspiration to create your own custom pages for something that you might need to track. So let's see. Let's do a little decoration because the rest of it's just going to be writing, and I will show you the writing. I'll speed it up and show you the writing at the end of the video, but let's decorate a little bit. We've got some space. So you'll see toward the end, after I fill this all out, that I don't have a lot of spare room to decorate. This is all going to get filled out, but I do want to put like a little quote or something right here. And since I've got a lot of black writing, I will have a lot of black writing on the page. I was looking for kind of a black transparent quote. So I have the Fall Memories sticker book from Amber Plans Her Day. I don't know if this is still available, but definitely check her out. There were 2. You didn't have to buy them as a set, but you could have. They came out together, and she's doing the same thing with, I think, Christmas, and there might be winter as well. This one is meant for a big memory keeper, but I don't have a big memory keeper, so I've been using it for spreads and things. But she's got tons and tons of quotes, and I just love this one. Autumn is my favorite color, because I feel like, you know, doing videos and creating content, it's all about the colors, especially since I'm a seasonal planner. So I just really want to put this one right here. Autumn is my favorite color. It fits perfectly. And I like the leaves. And then I could possibly squeeze a little something over here, or maybe a quote up the side. So we can look for something to do some sticker surgery on. But since, like I said, these pages are basically all about writing, I don't know that I need even more writing over there. So I think actually I'm going to leave that, call it good, and just go ahead and fill this in. Now, I'm doing this a little bit early, so I don't have a lot of challenges to write in, but you'll be able to see what it looks like if you've never watched one of these videos before. So I'm going to go ahead and finish filling this in. Okay, so this is all filled out, at least as filled out as I can get it. I'll be able to add my challenges here in the next day or two, and then as the rest of these are published, a lot of them aren't published yet, I can fill them out. But you can see how I don't have a lot of room to decorate. I mean, I definitely could put more washi tape down the center if I wanted to. I could look for something long, like I said, over here, just to balance a little bit with all the stuff going on over here. So let's just grab that same sticker book that I pulled this quote out of and see if there's anything tall and thin. I'm not really feeling the apples. Here's like a ladder with blankets. I'm wanting something that has a little more of the browns and oranges, and so here are some trees, but they're kind of short and fat. I need something long and thin. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. That'll work. Well, yeah, if this is one long sticker, that'll be perfect. And if not, I can, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, if not, I can piece together stickers. But I can put this right over here. Maybe if I put it up a little. There we go. There we go. That gives me a little more balance, a little something over here. So last but not least, let me show you how I'm gonna put it in my planner. And normally I would Franken-plan these pages in, but since I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet for my monthly or my first weekly spread, I'm not. I'm just going to, so what it is I'm using the vertical Happy Planner from 2022 because I liked these dividers. And of course, then you've got your calendar printed on the back side. So I have the calendar page to go with it, but I don't use vertical in my social media planner. So what I can do, once I decide, I was thinking I might actually, just like I did for, so here's October, and I did blackout for my calendar. I'm leaning toward doing the same thing for my November calendar, in which case I wouldn't need this page. It would be replaced by this page. So I'm not going to Franken-plan them together yet. And then here I have the first page of my first weekly spread. Again, I might want to go ahead and do like a half craft paper spread or something for that. So I'm not going to Franken-plan them together. But if I did know I wanted to keep this page, I could put tape runner around this, stick them together, and that way I would turn to my first page. So there we go. There is my custom habit tracker page. In my social media planner. Again, I just wanted to show you an example of some custom pages I do for myself so that you would have some ideas if there are custom pages you need to do, work schedules, kids sports schedules for the month, something like that. So if it's taking up too much room on your monthly view, maybe create a custom spread for it so you have one place to go and have all the information at your fingertips. So I hope you like this video. If you do, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.